welcome back. I normally try and be very on top of these episodes. I record a few weeks out because I have so many stories and friends of whom I want to share with you all in the studio and in these chairs. But this week's episode jumped the line for a few reasons. My guest Myrka is at the heart of action being taken in support of Minneapolis and our surrounding communities against the actions of this administration and occupation by its federal officers. Myrka volunteers for an organization called the Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee. And we've shared stories and experiences that we've faced over the last few weeks, attending protests, supporting mutual aid to our neighbors, attending vigils for Renee Good and Alex Preddy. Now, this is one of my more serious episodes, but that doesn't mean we don't also cover the beautiful things we've been seeing over the last few weeks, of the things we're looking forward to, and reminding our Gen Z peers that we have a responsibility to one another. We have a responsibility to be authentic to ourselves and to keep showing up every day. Now, it is not meant to be a discouraging or a sad episode, but a way to capture these stories and to hear from Myrka's experiences and learn from them. Okay, we also cover the fun stuff, like all the events we've been to over the past few months where we both were there and we didn't even know each other yet, and also about our interesting high school prom experiences that were maybe not the best, but how we might be changing the narrative on that relatively soon. So have no fear. We also touch on the fun and beautiful things. This is a very reflective episode, but I hope you enjoy Season 3, Episode 11 of A Whole Nother Story podcast. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
I do wish it were under better circumstances that we are meeting officially for the first time.
100%, yes.
But I have really been wanting to get someone with your experience in the community in this studio, and I'm really excited to hear what you have to say today on this very important and scary story that's unfolding right in front of us.
Yeah, 100%. It's important to talk about it. So thank you for inviting me here to talk about it and giving us a platform to discuss it. I think it's more important now than ever that we continue to have those conversations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially as Gen Z.
100%. Yes.
It's crazy. Like, this is quickly becoming our responsibility.
Yeah, I think for a lot of us, I think that it was more obvious that it was going to be more serious than I think people were taking it. I think when I was in high school, I was 16 years old when Donald Trump launched his campaign. I immediately knew that it was going to be something that was completely unprecedented. And it's turned out to be that way. And I'm really happy for all of the young voices that are currently speaking up about it. I'm happy for everyone who's speaking up about it in all age groups. I think everyone has kind of come to the conclusion that we need to do something, and that makes me really proud. But especially for us, I see so many young leaders in the movement, and it just makes me really happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So normally I start this podcast with the question, how are you doing?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we need to start with that one today, or we could.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I keep saying I'm as good as you can be right now. I think I keep asking people that question too, like when I go out to protests or really when I'm anywhere, and I think people are just kind of the same sentiment of like, we're doing what we can do right now, and that's okay. Like, it's okay not to be okay. I don't think any of us are 100% there, but that's okay. We have each other, so.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I think one of the most important things I've been hearing in consumption of media and trying to understand stories, but also, limiting the emotional stress you're giving yourself.
Yeah.
Is that, you also have to have joy in any form of resistance. You can't be just doom and gloom all the time or nothing will get done.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I think one moment of joy that I really had like this weekend was the day before the murder. There was that huge protest that we did in downtown, and there were thousands of people, tens of thousands of people showed up, and That was a really good day. That
Mm-hmm.
was a really, really good day. And then after that, you were at the mutual aid event for Sappho, and like
Yeah.
so many people showed up to that,
Hell yeah.
like moments like that give me joy, bring me joy because people are showing up for each other and it's just beautiful to see it. Yeah.
It is. It is. And so the way that we met was through mutual friend Angela, shouts out, who's been on the pod before. But I was aware of some of the organizations you are a part of.
Hmm.
And one of those is Mirac.
Yes.
So how did you get involved with Mirac?
So MIRAC is the Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee. They've been around for about 20 years. They've been fighting for immigrant rights since 2006. They are amazing. And I started with them. I have less than a year with them. It was around the time that the protest in LA broke out, like this past summer, that I decided that I wanted to join the movement and do something about what was going on. And um, yeah, I started coming to meetings. I got to know them really well, got to know what their mission was. I was part of passing the separation ordinance in the city of Minneapolis, which was like an amazing thing that we did. Um, yeah, and I've been with them for a little bit less than a year, just trying to do the work to try to prevent what's happening right now and help the community.
So how did you know that you wanted to be doing this work?
I think I've always kind of known that I wanted to do like community organizing, that I wanted to like do some sort of activism. I've always been really passionate about like social justice. When I was in high school, I was like really, really into politics, thought that I would like run for office someday, wanted to be involved and just like I think we all want to make the world a better place, but for me it was like a lot more personal. Um yeah, and I think that like Mirac as an organization just made so much sense to me because they have been at the front lines of like this fight for a really long time. And I've admired the work that they have done. Like the founders, my parents marched with them when I was like a child. So
Hell yeah.
it just made sense to me to like be a part of them. Yeah.
That's a cool connection.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Super cool.
remember being like 5 years old and like we were out at marches and like I vividly remember like my dad like chanting "Si se puede" and like I'm in a stroller like yeah and
Yeah.
we're just like yeah marching in like the middle of the day just like the sun beating down on us like and yeah and Mirac was part of those protests. They organized them when I was younger and just to know that I've been a part of it since I was just like a little kid is
Yeah,
great.
I'm gonna say doing the work for a few months, but with them since the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come
No, it's true.
on.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. So I want to understand, or people to understand, what are the main pillars that Mirac and other organizations similar are trying to uphold right now? Like, is it legal action? Is it mutual aid? Is it um, education, like
Hmm.
you've been talking about?
Yeah. I think the organizations, everybody's just kind of like doing what they can and plugging in where they can. For Mirac right now, like we do a lot of activism and like campaigning specifically to fight unjust laws that are specifically like related to immigration. So one thing that we're doing right now is like we're trying to stop the passing of the I'm gonna say this wrong. Um there's a bill in the Senate right now. It's like the budget that they're trying to fund. I think they're trying to add $62 billion to. They want to give that to ICE,
Mhm.
and we're currently hosting a call-in, letting people know to call their senators,
Mhm.
to talk to friends, to let them know to call their senators, to tell them that we're against this bill because they shouldn't be getting any more funding. Like the work that they're doing is not good work. They're terrorizing our communities. They are not there for the purpose that they claim to be. They're not there to serve the American people. They're not doing things the right way. They're not doing things lawfully. So obviously the system has to be changed, and we're asking them to stop giving them money.
Mhm.
So that's one thing that we're doing right now. Separation ordinance was another thing. We strengthened our separation ordinance so that the Minneapolis Police Department did not collude with ICE when they did come to the streets of Minneapolis. And we did that with enough time for them to like before they actually showed up. It was pretty close to the time that they started terrorizing our communities, but we did that so that we knew that we had some sort of security and
Mhm.
that the MPD would not collude and aid them in their reign of terror.
Yeah.
So yeah.
crazy thing to me about something like that is you caught that pattern recognition before they even got here.
Yeah.
And everyone who's still denying what's happening right now,
Yeah.
it's like, how can you deny it when there was legal action taken by organizations
Yeah.
like mirac, who caught him red-handed? They said
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this administration told us exactly what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So don't take it as a threat.
Yeah.
Take it as, oh, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And so now Minnesota has become the kind of, ground zero for what's happening right now. But I mean, Governor Walz spoke today and about how, oh, it is going to happen to you all too. He said, I'm responsible for a lot of things here, but it is going to happen to many other states.
Mm-hmm.
So prepare yourselves.
Yeah. I'm actually really happy that we are setting the example for anything that happens after this. Last night, actually, after we held a vigil in memory of Alex, and after the vigil, I got home and I was like scrolling through social media, and Boston held a vigil, one of the organizations in Boston, and one of the chants that they had was, "We're not cold, we're not afraid. Minnie taught us to be brave."
Yep.
And I loved that.
I heard that one this morning.
Yeah, and I love that because I that is what we stand for right now, and I hope that people really don't forget it, because we are out there showing people what can be done, what should be done to stand up for what is right, and then we're not going to stop showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have so many points to touch on based on everything we just have started with already. But the first thing I want to ask is, so the House passed the spending bill.
Yep.
And now we're calling senators to
Yep.
actively tell them, you cannot pass this.
Yeah.
What would you tell people who don't think it will do anything to call their representatives?
It will absolutely do something. The only reason that things happen or don't happen is because there is community pressure, community action. Like, we need to make our voices heard. At the end of the day, the people that are there in the Senate and the Congress, any member of the government is our employee, and they are meant to serve us. They do not serve a king, they do not serve an administration, they serve us. And if our well-being is being put on the line and they are voting against it, then we have to say something about it. So absolutely, like, make your voices heard, because like it's the time. It's the time. Yeah.
Beyond parties.
Yeah.
Very
beyond parties. We are
well
so past
beyond
that.
parties.
Yeah.
Well beyond parties at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
Where do you think the inaction thus far has come from?
I think that right now what we need is just a consensus that this is no longer a partisan issue. This is a bipartisan issue. Everybody can be affected by this. Obviously, this administration has taken it upon themselves to make a point of the fact that they are above the law, that they don't have to follow it, that they can lie in your face, even when you have video proof of what happened. We all saw the video. We saw the video of Renee Good. We saw the video of Alex Preddy. We know what happened. We see them lying every single day. This is not a partisan issue. This affects all of us. It should matter to all of us.
Yeah.
And everyone should be on board of defunding them, of abolishing them, because they're not serving the American people, and they're not. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that the lack of action is coming from everyone in Congress right now, because they should all be moving towards trying to do something to stop what's happening, period. Period. So,
period.
Yeah.
It's a human issue. It is not, it has nothing to do with partisan parties. Sorry.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with parties, like you're talking about.
It's a fundamental attack on every single one of our rights, and on every single one of us.
It's funny how quiet people are being when it's constitutionally.
Yeah.
We're falling apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are just being blind to it. I think one of the quotes that keeps reappearing is George Orwell's 1984 that says, "The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and your ears. It was their final command."
Yeah. Yeah. And the most important one.
I butchered it. But
it's okay.
you get the sentiment.
Yeah.
Is there. It's like, you cannot ignore what is right in front of you.
No.
Yeah. And there is people are being censored. The media is being
Manipulated.
manipulated and
Yeah.
neutral
Yeah.
because they're scared.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy, even on social media. I had a friend today trying to post the video of Alex in some capacity, and it wouldn't let him. It
Yeah.
would not let him. Like, this is evidence that is
Yeah.
being buried.
That this is happening.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a similar thing happen with the strike where a friend was trying to post, like, make a post about the strike, and it was just like blacking out her screen. And I think that I've realized even that we're being censored because, like, as a person who lives in Minneapolis, is very active in the movement, I've stopped seeing things on my feed that relate to anything that's going on here in Minneapolis. So I can only imagine like how disconnected people who don't live here are. Just hearing it on the news is definitely not enough.
No,
It's not enough.
no. It's also interesting. I'm wondering, not your opinions, but just thoughts on like the duplicity of what's happening now. It's extreme. It's inflamed. But how, Minnesota is also known for the killing of George Floyd in 2020. And it has always been a problem. It's just people are opening their eyes up now because it's relating to you. White people are locking in now because it is affecting them.
Yeah.
So it is, it's a duplicitous problem
It is.
that people are facing and have to be educated about and realize, like, okay, did you care in 2020? Did you ignore the killing of George Floyd in 2020 because there was violence involved?
Right.
It's always an excuse. And there is no excuse.
Yeah. I was protesting when, in 2020 when George Floyd was murdered. And I was angry. I mean, it was always about the same thing to me. It's just what do you call it? An abuse of power is what it is. And it is a group of people that doesn't understand the responsibility that they hold in the position that they're in. And yeah, it's saddening. Like when I heard about Alex, like yesterday morning, I first saw the report come through in my chats before the media knew about it, before anybody knew about it. And somebody had sent me a video that was sent to us by a restaurant owner that was right outside of the scene. And I remember seeing it. I couldn't stop crying. And it was the same thing with George Floyd. Like, it's a horrible video of him just saying that he can't breathe. And Derek Chauvin has his knee on his neck, and he's not doing anything. He's not listening to him. He doesn't care. And it made me feel the same way. Like, I remember all I kept saying when I was crying. I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I just couldn't stop crying. I just kept saying, like, he was on the ground. He was on the ground. 5 of them had him pinned down to the ground. There was absolutely no reason for them to be violent. He was trying to save someone else from their violence. He was a hero. He was a community member. He was a nurse. He was one of our neighbors. And no matter how they try to paint him, like, we know that's who he was. And it's just really saddening to hear the lies that they're trying to spin about a person who lived his life so honorably, who cared so much for his neighbors. Anybody who's out doing legal observing right now, I have immense respect for. Renee Good, Alex Preddy, that's what they were doing. They were out there protecting their neighbors, and they gave their life for that. And nobody should have to lose their life because they're standing up to people who are acting unlawfully. Nobody should have to lose their life they have a First Amendment right to record them. They have a First Amendment right to be there, to protest, to chant, to have their phones out and record them. And this is a perfect example of why we record them, because they can say whatever they want, but we have the evidence of our eyes. We have the video. We know what happened. They can't lie to us because we can bear witness to what they're doing in the streets. Yeah. And both of those instances were just, it's the same tragedy. It's an abuse of power, people who are being irresponsible with the amount of power that they hold. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
some of the hardest things I've had to watch. 2020 and now, it's like no one should have to see that. No one should have to see their neighbor murdered.
Yeah.
Murdered in cold blood, and it's clear as day.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no questioning it. I think that's been one of the hardest parts for me is like when your government is built off of laws and it is built off of the truth. You swear in on any book of your choice to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And all this administration does is lie and spin, like you're saying.
Yeah.
I want to know a little bit more then about the reaction, how we get back out there after these killings happened.
Yeah.
So it started with Renee Good. We had the protest at Powderhorn Park. You spoke at that one.
The visual that I spoke at, I was actually on Portland, right in front of the scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the one that I was at. But yeah, we had like 10,000 people there that night. We threw that together in like less than an hour, and I just want to give a huge shout out to the people from Mirac that did that. It was not me. I was not a part of that. I was at work that day. But they threw that together in less than like an hour or two. We were there. We put together an amazing program with so many speakers. Nikima, who was recently arrested because she was. Do you know about this?
I know about Nikima.
Yeah, Nikima and Chantel. Chantel is actually one of the founders of BLM. If you didn't know that, she's amazing. I've met her once in my life. She's one of the funniest human beings I've ever met in my life. She's literally like sunshine. And yeah, I adore her. And Nikima spoke at the visual that night, and I was completely blown away by her. She is a civil rights attorney. She has been like fighting for social justice for a really, really long time. She was one of the amazing speakers there that night. There were so many people there that were just coming to pay their respects. We ended the vigil, and we stayed there until like 2 a.m. People still would not leave. They were there to pay their respects, and that's what they did. And we weren't going to stop them from doing that. We had blocked off the streets to, make sure that people were there safely, to pay their respects. And we told people like, hey, we're going to leave, because, we're done with the vigil. We've given you guys the time. Like we want to go home. They're like, yeah, it's totally fine. And then the next morning I woke up and the community had set up a barricade on that street because they were not done mourning, and they were not going to let them just open up that street like nothing had happened. And that's the kind of respect that we have here in Minnesota for our neighbors and the people who stand up for what's right. I love that.
It is.
Yeah.
It's incredible to see the reaction. And it's weird because things are happening so fast, and it's pattern. So it started with Renee. We had the vigil, and we had the Powderhorn Park march that was, 10,000 people or so. Rough estimates. I don't even know because you couldn't see.
Oh, you're talking about the one on January 10th? It was 100,000 people.
It was?
Yep.
No fucking shit. I had not heard these numbers.
Yeah. So that one I emceed at.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
We made the route a circle, which if you were there in the neighborhood that day, I'm so sorry, because I heard from our marshals that there were people who were boxed in trying to get out to go to work.
Yeah.
And were waiting for hours to actually get out. So I am so sorry. We did not expect that amount of people. We actually thought there was only going to be about 10 to 20,000 people there that day. It's completely unprecedented. We were supposed to stay at Powderhorn Park to do most of the program, like almost all of the program was going to be at Powderhorn Park. And then we were going to move because Ilhan Omar was speaking, and she was going to meet us somewhere else, and she was going to close everything off. We were like 2 speakers in, and we got a call from the city, and they said that we had to move because there were too many people at the park.
Yeah.
We had to start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
The drone footage doesn't even do it justice because there are so many trees and corners and whatever. We were standing there. First of all, crazy. I didn't know that it was you speaking. We had not met yet through Ange.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, that was Myrka speaking that day." I was like, "No way."
Yeah.
But we were standing there, and we stood there for over an hour before we even got onto the street.
Yeah.
To begin marching, and that's just how thick it was.
Yeah. Yeah. When we got to the end, we turned on, I think it was Portland. No, yeah, we turned from Portland into what was going to be like the last, of the march. And I looked down. We're on the truck, and I looked down. My stage manager is like, she looked down, and she was like shocked because we were watching people still leaving
Yeah.
the begin, like
Oh yeah.
we were done. It had been like an hour or two,
Yeah.
and people were still leaving.
Yep.
So we like impromptu had to like take a different route to allow people to actually like move out and do the whole thing. Because yeah, and we were there for I think like an hour, maybe more than that, after we had already told people to disperse,
Mhm.
been done with everything, waiting for the end of the march because people were still marching. And yeah, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful day.
It
Yeah.
was. It was. And we felt that, and it was great to be there. And it was one of my favorite moments was before we even got there, there was a hill of ice
Oh yeah.
crossing the park. We're like, guys, we're gonna die
Oh god.
getting across the park. And then we're like, no, we just sat on our butts, slid
Yeah,
down
I
the
saw
hill,
that.
and then we
Yeah.
turned around and everybody else is following,
yeah.
and it was awesome. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is like a terrible reason that we're all here right now.
Yeah.
But it was good feeding the soul to be around people
Yeah.
in that capacity that day.
100%. I think that's another thing that I've seen very few people talk about is like there are a lot of really horrible things that are happening,
Mhm.
but there are also a lot of really beautiful things that are happening here right now.
Mhm.
And like that is a perfect example of like we gather to remember somebody who was tragically taken from us. And then that on that very day, something that could have been just like a really big inconvenience, like this hill of ice, we just we're just gonna sled down
We
it.
went
Yeah.
sledding.
Yeah, we're just gonna go sliding.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. And I saw so many videos of people just having like the time of their life.
Mhm.
Like getting on their poster board that they made for
Yes.
the protest and just being like, let's go. And that's great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so turn it happens again
Mm-hmm.
less than 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks later. Heartbreaking, but we're not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And the protest, the day of truth and freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. The strike was something that was organized by a lot of like immigrant rights organizations nationally. There were a lot of orgs in LA, Portland, Chicago that also participated in the strike.
Mhm.
It turned into this huge thing here in Minnesota, obviously, because we're living in the reality of it right now. But there were, I think, I haven't seen the estimates, but I want to say there were people were saying 50,000 plus. I think that crowd looked more like an 100,000 person crowd.
Mhm.
Like that was a huge, huge crowd.
Yeah.
Not only did we completely occupy the streets of downtown, we also sold out the Target Center.
Yeah.
It was packed in there.
Yeah.
They had to stop letting people in because they were like, we are at max capacity.
Yes.
We cannot let you in.
I have to say, I found it kind of hilarious that the marching was happening at 2
Mhm.
and it was scheduled for 2:30 at Target Center. I was like,
Oh, was it?
at
I did not know
2:30
that.
or 3
Okay.
on the tickets, and I was like, there is 0% chance in hell that however many, even if it was
Oh, God.
50,000,
Yeah.
no way people are walking a mile
Yeah.
and funneling into the arena
Yeah.
in an hour.
No, it's not gonna
And
happen.
I heard that it didn't start till like 5.
Yeah, I actually had to leave before it started because I went to the mutual aid event,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
stayed until like pretty close to, because one of my like dear friends who's also part of Mirac was speaking that day,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't get to see them, and I was so sad. I was like, maybe if I just wait. But yeah, they started really late because they were still letting people in.
Mhm.
Like, and it took a long time to let people in.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, just a testament to, yeah.
We're going to show up.
Yeah,
We're going to show up.
absolutely.
Tell me more about the mutual aid market.
So, mutual aid, we organized with Sappho Social, which is obviously like the Sapphic Social Club
Mhm.
that I am on the board of. Ange, our dear
Hell
friend,
yeah.
founded.
3 board members in the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Chair.
There you go. Yeah. And I remember like this summer when I went to like the first event, it was completely like, were you there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was crazy. It was huge.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
250 people.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
In the park off of one or a few TikToks.
Yeah. Yep.
It's the power of Ange.
Yes, the power of Ange, indeed, because no, she's literally incredible.
Yeah.
But also, like, the Sapphic community needed a
Oh my
place.
God, yeah.
We need a place so bad.
Mhm.
Like the mutual aid market was something that we did in collaboration with the Brass Strap that is also working to give us a place to gather.
Yes, I
Yes.
just heard about this at the mutual aid market, and I
Yeah.
was like, what?
Mm-hmm. Yep. They are going to be the first queer-owned lesbian bar.
Let's go.
Sapphic bar. So
Sapphic bar.
yes, I'm really, really looking forward to working with them more, but also seeing how that turns out because we need that. I mean, I feel like every lesbian bar that we have isn't really a lesbian bar, and I just want a space for us, you know?
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
This is totally gay bar, but I've heard off track. Jet Set, people are like, they're starting to get pissed because like
Yeah.
the straight people are finding out about it
Yep.
and showing up, and we're
Yep.
like, they're like, we're not gonna become gay 90s. Get out of here.
No, yeah, I'm so not ready for Jet Set to become gay 90s because I feel like I hopped on the Jet Set train late.
Okay.
So I didn't get to enjoy it as much. I met my girlfriend at Jet Set.
Oh,
That's
what
where
tea?
Yeah.
Then you're welcome forever.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, no, it's true. Like we keep going back there like when she's in town because she lives in Des Moines, so you know we're like,
Okay,
short, medium distance. We keep going back there to like club with our friends, and the last time that we were there, she was like, you know, I feel like we're gonna have to just get married in this bar because
Hey.
every time we come over here, I just make like the best memories with you. And this is like where we reconnected. So yeah, and I was like, you're funny. But also it's special.
I wonder if they've ever had a wedding at Jet Set.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Hey, we could be the first.
I've actually never been there or to the 90s.
You've never been to Jet Set? Don't go to the 90s. Don't go to the 90s.
No.
Don't go to the 90s. I mean, go to the 90s because it's like a rite of passage, right? Like I feel like everybody goes to the 90s. You take a picture with like the huge like strap on.
Yeah.
And and you're there. But I don't know. I feel like the 90s just isn't the vibe. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Unless there was maybe like a show happening. Like maybe a drag show.
Yeah,
or something.
the drag shows are great. Yeah, no, the drag shows are great.
I will support that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm very excited about the Brass Strap. I will say, like, I'm always gonna shout out Staff of Social on here, but I find it super fun when following you guys do so great on social media, and again, and 10 out of 10 and the board. Like, you guys came together so quick.
Yeah.
But just you guys promote those other Sapphic spaces too. Like, yeah, we
100%.
needed Sappho Social so bad, but now it's pulling all of the puzzle pieces together.
Yeah.
Like Brass Strap. I can't name others off the top.
No, you're
of
good.
my
Like
head.
Queermunity, we've worked with Brass Strap, we've worked with Hook and Ladder, we've worked with like all of these queer spaces, and like truly one of the things that we talked about the first time we all met, we are a community like group that wants to serve, wants to give back to the community. And that's what we're doing. And we specifically want to exist and uplift queer spaces because like they deserve to thrive, and we want them to thrive.
Right, and you're not going to be a member of Sappho Social and not a member of another one. It was never going to be like, oh, come join ours. It's better. It's like
right, no, yeah,
like hello,
no,
queer joy.
Yeah, exactly, queer joy. We're all here. We want everybody to be happy, to feel comfortable, and to thrive. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
and probably craft.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, I love that.
So many crafts happening.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at crafting.
I also am not very good at crafting. I know we did like 1 or 2 events where people were crafting. I think that was Angie's thing, and Carly's really good at crafting. Carly also bakes, so like she does everything. But yeah, I'm not a crafter, but I know that a lot of Sapphics are crafters, and I am for that. Yes.
We're better at running our mouths. Hence this.
Yes, literally. Yes.
Hence this right here.
Yeah.
But back to the mutual aid market. That was a very wholesome evening.
Yes.
It was like, it's crazy right now needing like security working the doors at certain types of events.
Yeah.
But it was also like knowing that you're going to be safe in this space with everyone gathering together. And we're supporting artists, bakeries, the artists. It was pay what you can. Proceeds were going to places that are going to help more members in the community. And you also get like some merch out of it that says ice out and other expletives.
Yep.
This is an explicit podcast, but I feel like the algorithm will get me.
Yeah, there you go. My favorite one that I saw was Hot Latinas Melt Ice.
Yes.
That was my
Yeah.
favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sav got a button that says "Shark on Ice."
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah,
Hell
that
yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
It's fuck ice till the end. Carly made some cookies that just said fuck ice on them.
Oh, she made those?
Yeah.
No
That was
way.
Carly. Yeah.
No way.
I love those. Like, she sent us pictures of like the whole batch when she made them, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were tamales and pizza, and the DJ from the Savick Social Club event at Hook and Ladder.
Ava.
And I was like, yeah, I told her, I was like, Queen, your set was incredible. Like, I've not been to a bar where I liked the full set.
Thank you.
Until that day.
Yep.
She knew her crowd.
Yes, she does know her crowd. And like, the thing about Ava is that like her music, like, just taste, her library of music is so deep.
Yeah.
Like, I was hearing things like classic Latino music from like my childhood.
Yeah.
I was like, is this on the speaker? I was like, oh my god. Like, yeah, I was dancing at the mutual aid market because I was like, she's really good. I love her. She has an unofficial residency with Sappho Social. She can come back whenever she wants because she's always amazing.
Period.
Yeah.
I was going to tell her to come on here.
No, please do. She's an incredible person. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because my goal for this podcast, I don't know if it's been spoken into the full existence yet, but is to have at least 50% of my guests queer.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Queer persons.
Yeah.
So, gotta meet my quotas.
Heck yeah.
My quotas.
Keep coming to Sappho Social. You'll meet.
This is what I'm saying.
You'll meet a lot
I'm
of
like
queer people.
scouting at the mutual aid market. I'm
Yep.
like, anybody? I should have like brought business cards.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
No, but it's conversations like this that also help form community. And so it's little, it's a hobby, but it's like a way to, accept what's going on and to tell stories that will be remembered and understood by others. Yeah.
No, and I mean, you're doing it within the community too. It's good to just get to know what everybody's doing, and yeah, I appreciate it. I've watched your podcast. Like, I've watched episodes of your podcast. I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Period. What else does Mirac or Myrka or Sappho Social have in store coming up?
Well, I know Sappho Social, we do have, it's unannounced, but we are doing a prom here coming up pretty soon.
No way.
Yes, it's gonna be like a sapphic prom that we are really looking forward to hosting. So I myself, I went to high school with my girlfriend, and I'm really excited to ask her to prom.
No way.
Yeah. I didn't get to ask her to prom when we were in high school. Yeah.
Wait, I had a horrific prom experience. That's a whole nother episode. Well, okay, no, it ended up being great because of the people who accepted me into their group, but it was like bitches, like, they said, oh, there's not enough space on the bus, when there was. I looked it up. Oh, God. I looked at the reservation, and then they said, then they replaced us. Yeah, so they had it. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a whole nother episode.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there were 6 people, so like 3 couples that they were like, bye, and then they replaced us with 8 people.
Oh, my God.
I feel...
people, man. Like a party bus?
Yeah.
Okay, fun. That actually, like a party bus to prom or after prom?
Both, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I don't remember at this point. I just remember who did it. I don't hold grudges, but that one. But I do remember things.
I know some witches. I'm in the Sapphic community, so if you need of their services, you just let me know.
Yes. Well, and then my senior year was COVID, so no senior prom.
Oh, no. So, you didn't get to make it up. So, hey, this is your opportunity.
We're going to prom.
Yes, we're going to prom. Heck yeah, we're going to prom.
Sapphic prom.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great night.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie or musical Prom?
I have not.
Okay, don't waste your time.
Okay, so, yeah, thank you so much for warning me.
Yeah, no problem. Don't seek it out. Really, really didn't like it. It wasn't that wholesome to me.
Okay. Do people have
this will be.
Yes, no, 100%. I mean, New Year's Eve was a good precedent for like what it's gonna look like.
One of the best nights out I've had.
Yeah.
Period. But I don't go out very often. But
Yeah.
top 10, yeah.
Nice. I keep hearing from people, and honestly, I felt this way too. It was a completely sapphic event. We did have, I think, 2 men that showed up.
I saw one.
I don't know why they were there, but they were there, you know? But hey, I mean, we had like 298 sapphics who showed up, so we were just fine. It was the safest space that I have ever been in. Like, genuinely the safest space I've ever been in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was so comfortable.
Right?
Yeah.
It was like, we've talked about this, it was like the Renee rap concert.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because that was all queer women.
Yeah.
And it was like people were polite, nobody pushed. No, like people were short enough that you could see.
Yep.
And it was just
I love that.
It was just nice.
Yeah. No, the Renee rap concert was amazing. I got really drunk at the Renee rap concert and I don't remember seeing her. I just remember hearing her.
No.
That's how bad it was. But now I'm like, I have to go back to see Renee rap because I didn't actually see her. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just having too much fun with my girlfriend. I was like, first concert we ever went to, so.
First concert together?
There's a picture we took, like, first concert picture we ever took, and Renee's ass is on, like, what do you call it, like, the big screen?
Yeah.
Like, right above our heads.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yep.
That's how it should be.
Yep. Best picture ever, honestly.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it on socials for people.
I'll send it
to promote this.
No, yeah, there you go.
To promote this very serious episode that
you're just gonna put it as the thumbnail. There you go. Yeah. Just zoom in on Renee's ass.
I mean, that is Gen Z humor.
There you go. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. No, I'm sure it would kill. Honestly, I feel like I was knighted by Renee that night. So
yes.
Shout out Renee Rap. Thank you.
Shout out. One day.
Yeah.
One day we'll be here.
Yeah, no, 100%. Oh my God, she's so amazing. I love her. I adore her.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She just says whatever's on her mind, and I love that. I need to be more like that.
We do.
Mm-hmm. Everybody does. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not to take away from our Queer Joy Fest that we're having, obviously. But I want to hear more about how people now can take action and go support their communities.
I love that.
What is it?
I keep saying this, and I think it's really important. I'm gonna sit up and say this. Mm-hmm. Talk to your neighbors. Like I think that's really where to start. Like, I think people are thinking that they need to do like something really big. It doesn't take something really big. I have friends who are organizing diaper drives. They call themselves the diaper fairies. I love them. Yeah. Yes. And I have other people that are just setting up mutual aid because they have people in their network that want to give and they don't know where to do it. So they're setting up mutual aid for people. I have other people who just like, they go to a food pantry, they run food for people. There are other people who are doing patrol. If you want to be a legal observer, you can do that. But just like, know your capacity, know your limits, know that like, you're just one person. You can't do everything. And this is like, people keep saying this. I think it's really, really important that we like remember that this is not a race. It's a marathon. We need every single one of us in this fight. And we need you to show up as your most authentic self. Whatever it is that you can do, that's what you should do. Like, if you want to make social media videos, do that. If you want to, but talk to your neighbors, figure out how you can get involved in your local community and the small community that you have. Build community with your neighborhood, like with your neighbors. Get to know them, talk to them, and figure out what their needs are, because that's like the most important thing you can do. Mm-hmm. Like, they thrive off of us not having relationships with each other, not talking to each other. Yeah. If we know each other, we know we have each other's backs. That's how we win. So that's the best way that you can show up, and just figure out what it is that you want to do, what it is that you can do, what it is you can commit to do, and yeah, do that. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I also am loving to see how creative people are getting to support others.
Yeah.
And places that are committing to helping their neighbors that might not have previously or haven't tried it before. Mm-hmm. Right. So like certain churches might not have ever done anything like this. but they know what service is,
Mm-hmm.
and they're ready to provide it
Mm-hmm.
for their neighbors. And there are people in the suburbs who could shut their eyes and not have anything to do with it because
Yeah.
Minneapolis is 30 minutes away,
Yeah.
40 minutes away. But there have been, videos on social media of people saying, I got off my couch.
Mm-hmm.
I got off my couch and it's the least I could do, but here it is. And so
Yeah.
it's it's perfect what you're saying. It's like find what works for you,
Yeah.
right? Because not everybody can be donating all the time.
Yep.
Not everybody can be going to protests every day.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
find that niche and because another part is it'll make you feel not so
Better.
lost.
Yeah.
Not so
Yeah.
lost. Exactly what you're saying.
I had a friend of mine that wanted to go out to the protest and like the demonstration that was going on after Alex's murder. And I was really scared to go out there because I heard that there were a lot of things that were going on over there, which there were. Um, but later in the day, it sort of calmed down and it was just a community out there showing love. And I was just gonna stay at home. I was just gonna, like I'm moving apartments right now. Like there was no reason that I should have been like outside of my home, not packing, not doing things. But it made me feel so much better to be out there helping people.
Yeah.
And people like to see the community come together. Like the restaurants that were on that street, they were handing out free food to the people that were over there. People were mourning. People were like setting up just places for like community care. People were talking to each other. Like if that's your first step, take it because we want to see you as people who are like in the movement and very, very active in the movement. We want to see you out there in the streets. If it's protesting, if it's coming by with like water, like whatever your capacity is, just show up. That's like the most important thing right now is just show up. If all you can do is a call in the morning before you go to work, like that helps. Just show up, be there because we need your participation. So, yeah.
It's a marathon. Here we are.
Yeah.
We're feeling the effects of Alex's death.
Yeah. And
Just
we will for a
yesterday
while.
when we're recording this.
Yeah.
It was just yesterday.
We were actually supposed to record yesterday, but yeah, obviously, yeah, we couldn't because it was important for us to get out there. So
the other beautiful thing from yesterday that the kind of back to the creativity of people. We didn't know if it was safe to be in that space. It was later in the day, but communication of whether it's safe or not. People put candles out on their stoops, and everyone in this neighborhood where we are,
yeah,
like 75+% of houses had candles lit on their stoops, and it almost brought me to tears, and I wasn't even going that far.
Yeah,
and I was just like, how powerful. Yeah. And there were also groups beyond just the candles. There were groups of people on every corner, every block, because we said if we can't all be in one space, we're still going to show up on the corner and recognize what's going on.
Yeah, my friend organized like a little community vigil at like Loring Park. Yeah, and that was really beautiful. He sent me pictures. Yeah, I was really happy. Yeah, I mean it's a horrible thing, but brought the community together, and people are feeling it, and it makes me happy to see that people like every time that something happens. Not that it makes me happy that it happened. It does make me happy that it happened, but every time that something happens, we have thousands of people that join. We have thousands more people that like come out because they realize that they have to, and that makes me feel better about where we're headed. Yeah,
it's very beautiful to see people coming together.
Yeah,
and I think it's very clear. So the last question I normally ask people on this podcast is, what are you consuming in media?
Ooh, right now? I haven't really been watching any shows or anything like that. I've honestly just been like on social media because of like everything that's going on. So like as of right now, I'm following all of like the beautiful, amazing organizations that are doing stuff to help right now. Like Sunrise Twin Cities, honestly, I really love what they're doing right now with like the what do they call them? Wide Awake protests.
Mm.
Like they find out,
The ones who
yeah.
go to the hotels.
Yep. And there'll be like guys that show up with like drum kits, and they threw like a whole concert outside of one of the
Hell yeah.
hotels, and I love that. Like, I don't know, that just makes me really happy. That's one that I've really been enjoying lately.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Sunrise.
Sunrise Twin Cities.
Rise and shine.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Literally. Yeah. Yeah. Keep them up. Yeah. Don't let them sleep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hope they're haunted. As Cassandra O would say, a curse upon your entire
Houses.
line.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. A curse. Yeah, I think it's a curse upon your house.
Your
or something.
houses.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that.
I love Sandra O.
Oh my God, Sandra was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch? Have you watched Grey's Anatomy?
Oh yeah, I'm rewatching right now. You know
Without
how
her,
you rewatch
just,
because
yeah.
of anxiety.
Oh,
You rewatch
yeah.
things.
No, yeah. Friends is my
Nice.
yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Period. Well, yeah. Keep the media you should keep consuming is the truth telling organizations and the people who are out on the streets and making difference. And that's one way that you can take action.
Yeah.
It's just staying aware.
100%.
Staying aware.
Staying aware, staying informed, and come say hi, please. We want to see you out there. Say hi to me. Say hi to any of the people that are out there organizing. We love to see people come out and just like be with us. And the spaces that we hold them for you. We want you to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we organize for you. We organize for the community. We want to see you. So please come say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Well, thank you.
That's all I got. And thank you for coming and doing this for me.
Thank you for having me.
With me. Hello. Yeah, super important conversation, and it's skipping the line of a couple others I got lined up because this podcast is a space for storytelling and experiences of our generation, but most of the time it's silly. Most of the time we get to just tell how we're struggling in the workforce. How we can't find a job as Gen Z, how unserious we are as Gen Z, but we are a flexible, adaptable bunch.
Yes, we are.
Because we have to be.
No, this is true. This is true. We do have to be.
Because we have to be.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud to be here. So thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'm happy to be here too. Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we did it. Right.